These 13 virtues will change your life. Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed, disorganized, and just stuck? Most people accept that as part of modern life. They think they're not born to be disciplined, successful, or a hero. But what if I told you there's a system, simple, time-tested blueprint created by one of America's most brilliant founding fathers, that can transform you into a master of your own life? This isn't just about how-to. This is about who you were meant to be. Benjamin Franklin, inventor, statesman, and the first American, didn't start out as a hero. When he was 17, he was a runaway teenager with zero discipline, an arrogant attitude, and an arrogance of opinion that constantly got him into trouble. He realized he was his own worst enemy. He decided he wasn't going to live that way. He created a system, a little book, where he tracked 13 core virtues. His goal was simple: not to be perfect, but to be better. This is the secret to his self-mastery. He didn't try to change everything at once. He focused on one virtue per week. If he failed that day, he made a black dot in his book. But he didn't judge himself. He just recorded the data. He trusted the process. He would review this book every day, every week, 4 times a year. He knew that character is just the sum of your habits. Let's look at the first 4. These are the foundation of temperance. Franklin knew that to think clearly you need a clear body. It's about not overindulging. This is the virtue that unlocks the energy to build your future. Silence. Franklin was a great conversationalist, but he also knew the power of listening. He said the tongue is a dangerous weapon. Mastering silence is how you gain wisdom and avoid regret. Order. This one is crucial. Order is sanity. It's about having a place for everything, from your keys to your goals. Hero doesn't live in chaos. They create order for their family and resolution. This is the bridge between a dream and reality. When you say you will do something, you must do it, period. It's about personal integrity. This is the backbone of the American character. Now we move to how a hero lives in community. The next virtues are about trust and service. Frugality, not being a miser, but making no expense but to do good to others or yourself. Industry, always being useful. A true hero works not just for a paycheck, but to build a better community. Justice, wrong none by doing injuries. This is the heart of our republic. A just hero protects the vulnerable. Sincerity, use no hurtful deceit. A hero is a straight shooter. He means what he says and says what he means. Moderation, avoiding extremes. A hero stands firm in their convictions, but understands the power of balance. Cleanliness. Franklin saw cleanliness as a tool for self-respect. He believed that if a man took care of his appearance and his surroundings, the world would take him more seriously. In the land of opportunity, looking the part was the first step to becoming the part. Tranquility. In 2026, we are bombarded by trifles, social media comments, traffic, and constant digital noise. Franklin's 11th virtue is the antidote. He teaches us that a true leader isn't someone who never feels stress. It's someone who refuses to let the small stuff break their focus. If you want to build a nation, you have to be the calm in the center of the storm. The 12th virtue is chastity. Franklin knew that a moment of weakness could destroy a lifetime of building. He taught us that a hero of a nation protects their reputation and their family's peace at all costs. It's about having the strength to say no to an impulse so you can say yes to your destiny. And now, the most important virtue. The 13th one. The one Franklin only added because a Quaker friend was brave enough to tell him he was generally thought proud. That virtue is humility. Franklin's definition was powerful. Imitate Jesus and Socrates. He said, "I cannot boast of much success in acquiring the reality of this virtue, but I had a good deal with regard to the appearance of it." He realized that the moment you think you are a hero, you've stopped being one. A true hero is always the servant. They are the nerves that feel the pain, not the brain that ignores it. This humility is what allowed him to build libraries, fire departments, and a nation all, while giving the credit to others. This is the self-effacing leadership that made America the land of opportunity. So, why are we talking about 1723 in 2026? Because a country is just a mirror of its citizens. We want a powerful, strong, and just nation for our children's children. We have to start by building powerful, strong, and just characters. You don't need a politician to save you. You don't need a hero from the past. You just need a system. Little book. Pick one virtue this week. Focus on it. If you stumble, it's just a dot on a page. Keep going. 13 weeks from now, you won't recognize yourself. And when you change your family, change your community, and you help build a heroic nation. Benjamin Franklin started as a penniless runaway. He finished as the first American. His blueprint is your blueprint. Thank you for listening. Let's build a future we can be proud of. Subscribe to join the mission. This is Heroes of a Nation. Yes. Let's build it together.